St. Gertrude. I never knew Nash had some boxing experience. I'd love to hear
Well,
more about that. All right. Fine time as any.
I boxed.
Okay, where'd you train? How'd you start
I
training?
I boxed a little as a youngster. I always had like different heavy bags or speed bags and then finally the first time I was really coached was when I got kicked out of Tennessee. Um, I went with Ace Miller, who was John Tate's trainer at the time in Knoxville, and went over there and gave it a shot for a little while. I was going to try the boxing thing, but my
Better you
girlfriend's
didn't.
my
You wouldn't have
girlfriend.
been able to have lucid conversations like this, I think.
Yeah, because what I chose to do was fucking just as good on the noggin.
Well, listen, I'd put up a wrestler in his 60s next to a boxer with a long career in their
Yeah,
60s, and I think you're still going to come out on top.
it just depends.
Probably had some fucking reach. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was southpaw. What did I watch the other day, man? It was a fucking. Uh, it was the Foreman Mercer fight. It was Ray Mercer versus George Foreman.
Why did I see this too?
It
Did it
was
come up on your phone?
yeah,
Me too. Why did I
like
watch it?
fi-
And
like
it was like
it was
little
5 rounds,
clips.
but it was 5 rounds.
Yeah.
It only went 5 rounds, but it was like probably the best 2 minutes of each round.
Right. They
And
chopped
they
it up.
fucking man, they beat the fuck. I mean, they went back and forth, and then finally, he Mercer became impatient. You forget what a badass Mercer was. Mercer was a
Yeah,
good fighter.
he's not talked about
No, he was a
like
fucking.
the
He was
others.
no, he was all man. He was fucking. He was laying
We
some.
must follow the same thing. It must be a boxing site because I got a Tyson one last night that I watched for 4 rounds, 5 rounds. It was one of the ones where he was knocked out, but it was like his fourth
But it was
loss. It wasn't.
Douglas knocked him out. I saw
No, it
that.
wasn't Buster.
I
This was
saw
like
I
that.
saw the one when Douglas knocked him out.
Yeah, but this was he'd already. That was his first loss,
Yeah.
and then this was like the third or fourth. I didn't even remember who it was. Tony Tucker? No, I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I mean, that heavyweight division. There was a time when it was extremely exciting to watch, and you had HBO, which like once a month would put on a good fight. The pay-per-views, of course, were the premier
Right.
ones, but then they had I think it was called HBO Boxing After Dark,
Right.
and it was like a Saturday night
That was
show.
Lampley.
Yeah, they had great match. There weren't the marquee names, but
Then ESPN started getting into the game.
yeah, I just feel maybe I just don't follow it enough, but I feel like there was a golden age of boxing that I got to watch.
When I was a kid, I mean, like you had Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Norton, Shavers.
Yeah,
I mean, you had 10. You know,
yeah.
you had 10 guys that could knock each other out.
But even your middleweights, go through the middleweight division. Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran.
Different era though.
Oh, maybe was about
'Cause,
10 years after Sugar Ray would have been what 80s, right?
The
Yeah,
middle, yeah,
yeah.
because the middleweights when it was Hearns, Duran,
Yes,
uh,
Camacho.
Sugar Ray,
Yeah,
that you had that crew. Camacho was kind of a drop behind them. I never saw Camacho was there was another. It was another.
yeah. That was like the Mancini era, right? Because those
Yeah.
two were always.
Yeah.
I feel like they had a few. Arturo Gatti, who's from my area here, um, there was some news recently. I wish I was better prepared for this. I didn't know we were going to go into boxing. I know someone that whose daughter he dated for a while here, and so I think there's been another development in the something with the wife. I don't know. I don't want to tell tales out of school here if I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But,
I don't know. I didn't know that he was in the news.
well, he died.
Right.
With a hanging is what they called it, down in South America. And like a purse strap. They were saying he hung himself from like a staircase with a purse strap. It was just a very sketch story. And I guess the wife was the only one home at the time. I don't know. We'll get an update on it next week.